Hey there, it's Lisa from Own the Day Planner. Welcome to my channel. This channel is dedicated to all things planning, productivity, and lifestyle hacks, some DIYs, crafting, and reviews. So if you like that kind of stuff, definitely stay tuned for future videos. Hit that subscribe button. I'd so appreciate it. In this video, we are going to take a look at my first ever Carpe Diem haul. And it's all of this beautiful stuff here that you see. So if you want to see me go through all of this and unpackage everything and check it all out, then keep watching. Okay, so before we get into the big haul, I wanted to show you this beauty that was part of the haul. This is the Carpe Diem A5 planner in the color Clover, and Carpe Diem was having a big sale recently, so this normally goes for about $45, and it was on sale for about $10, and this would be my first Carpe Diem A5 and only my second A5 ever. So let's take a look. I'm excited to open this up and see what's inside. Quite a bit of packaging there. All right, so it does come in that classic clear box, and the back label does say "Make it happen." That's cute. So let's remove this. And sort of ever the reuse and recycle, I'm wondering if I could make something cute maybe in a future video using that "Make it happen" piece. Maybe turn that into a bookmark. I could laminate it. Why not? It's plain on one side. So we will have to see. We'll be keeping that. So if we open up the clear box, set that aside. Ooh, this is exciting. Ooh. So let's see. Carpe Diem little charm there on the end. The gold button and snap enclosure. And if we open it up, we can see the Carpe Diem embossed logo here, and then the simplestories.com embossed logo there. Now these are gold rings, so and they're quite a bit larger than what I have in my other A5, which we'll compare in just a sec. So I'm not sure what size these are. I don't know if it says anywhere there, but eventually I will find out. It didn't say anywhere on the box. But just by the looks of them, definitely at least an inch. Those of you who know this better than I do might be able to tell by eye. I'm not sure, but definitely at least an inch. So looking pretty good. It feels like leather, although I know it's not. It feels like leather. And we've got several card pockets here, and then just sort of a side panel pocket there, another side panel pocket on that side, and then another side, or I guess a little slip pocket there where you can slip in a notepad, or if you have those sort of notepad inserts, a lot of companies make them, very practical for that, or whatever you want to hide in there would be fine. As I'm inspecting the rings here, quite happy to see that they are really solid in the sense that they're aligned. A lot of times you'll see in some of the cheaper planners, the metal rings don't quite line up. They're not entirely closed, even when the ring bound planner is closed. And these ones are totally lined up. If I maybe stick my finger in there and bring it closer for you to see, it's really well done. Now we're gonna just see what the rings feel like when you open them. Yeah, they're pretty tight. I mean, obviously it's brand new, so the more you open it and close it. Certainly they get worn out after a while, or so I've heard. I'm only on my first ring bound planner, and the thing that I was intrigued about that I'd heard with Carpe Diem planners, so that the planner cover, the actual binder here, is that they are larger than the average A5 planner. And it already looks so much bigger than my A5 planner that I'm using right now, which I will show you, and we'll do a flip through in a future video because she is not quite ready for show yet, but here she is. I call her Lavender Dreams. It's a beautiful lavender color. It took me so long to find an A5 planner in the color lavender. I just couldn't find it in any of the name brands. And I just really wanted lavender for whatever reason. And I finally found one from some random brand on Amazon. I don't even remember the name. I'll have to link it up if I can, and let you know what it was. And it was fairly inexpensive. I want to say around the $20 mark. Similar kind of feel. It's that fake leather. You know, we've got a metal, rather a magnet closure there. But I mean, just look at the size difference. Like if I line this up there, you can already see, if I line that up there, you can already see the Carpe Diem is so much bigger at the top, and look how much, there's like a solid inch difference, yet they're both A5 planners. And if we look at them from this way, I mean, obviously the Carpe Diem has larger rings, so it's meant to stuff a lot more in there. But, and you know, I'll say that my lavender one isn't that stuffed. It's, I'm using it quarterly, so it's only got 3 months worth of inserts in there, but still, look at a difference. So it's going to be really roomy in this clover when I decide to migrate over into the Carpe Diem Clover E5 planner. I'm excited about it. I was thinking that I would start in this one perhaps in the fall, but I might be playing around with it from now until then. I'll certainly do a setup video here, and maybe we'll start using it come the fall, because this really just screams to me spring, summer. And I'm working on a whole Lavender Dreams theme inside of here with inserts and dashboards and things that I'm making myself. So when those are ready, we'll do a video for that. So that is the Carpe Diem A5 ring binder clover with the gold embellishments. Now let's get to the goodies haul. All right, first things first, I am so excited to finally have a A5 hole punch, because those of you who know, done this the old school way for a long time, I have been punching my A5, well currently I've been using half letter just because of laziness and not wanting to have to slice and dice all my inserts to make them exactly just so. So those of you who know, who are doing this the old school way, I've been literally just using a regular single hole punch and just kind of punching the 6 holes really manually to get the A5 dimensions for an A5 planner. So that is really tough on the hands. And so finally I have been looking for one. I have looked at reviews, and the Carpe Diem one seems to get pretty good reviews, but it's always on the pricey side. And no matter where you look to buy it, whether it's on Amazon or directly from the Carpe Diem website, like where I got this one, they normally retail for somewhere around $35, $40, $45. And again, with the sale, I managed to get this for $6. Yeah. $6. So really happy about that, and I really am excited to test it out. So let's try to get this packaging open. I will say this, their packaging is pretty good, pretty durable. All right, so when you set the box aside, there's this plastic, I guess, holding it together. So we'll take away that, and we're just left with the cute little white Carpe Diem with the classic polka dots, much like we see on their packaging on the inside. I was actually a little disappointed. I mean, I know not all the models have this, but this particular, I guess, line of A5 planners are really just sort of the one color, just a solid block of color on the inside, much like my lavender one. Whereas some other ones and some other brands, they do have sort of lined, a patterned insert, which I think is really pretty. But again, at the same time, what is nice about this is that you can dress it up however you like and change it through the seasons, whereas if you do have one that's patterned with material, I guess you're just kind of stuck with that same pattern for as long as you can handle it. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it more fun, or do you get fed up with your patterned ones? Do you prefer to have your sort of one color ones and dress them up? Leave me a comment below, let me know what you think works best for you. So the ultimate test for the Carpe Diem. Well, it feels pretty smooth when you do it. So I am going to just use a scrap piece of paper, just a piece of graph paper. Obviously it already had the lines on it. I've cut it in half so that it's half letter, which basically kind of the same thing. I don't really see any specific markings on this, so I'm guessing you just line it up. Try to use this side. Try to stick it in there. I guess I'll just line it up to the back. So here I just kind of have it to the edge, and here it's wherever it ends up. So we'll see. That was easy. So we seem to have our holes. Let's see if it actually fits properly. Keep in mind this is a half letter. It's not a true A5 size, but regardless of that, the holes should still work. So let's try it in the clover and see how that fits. Well, that was successful. Wow. And my hands aren't red and bruised from manually punching 6 holes per sheet. So that is going to be lovely and will just encourage me to make more and more of my own inserts and punch them. I do of course support individuals on Etsy shops, or other planner inserts which I've tried in the past, whether it was for just personal planning, business planning, or of course my traveler's notebook, which I've been obsessed with for a long time, and I will certainly show you that in another video as well. So I am experimenting for the first time in 2020 the use of an A5 ring-bound planner. These will be my first. So we've got the Carpe Diem Clover and then my Lavender Dreams A5 planner, which is so much smaller. I'm not sure what I feel about the size difference. It doesn't really bother me, although this is certainly a little more portable and compact than the Carpe Diem, but it might just take some getting used to. We shall see. Let's get into the goodies haul. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up, again on the online sale, this was all one order that I made, was this planner decal. So it's a large planner decal that says "Make Every Day Count." Obviously in the packaging they're showing it to you on the exact same ring-bound A5 planner that I purchased, except it is in that nest egg blue, if that's what it's called. So I'm not sure where I'm going to use this. I didn't actually intend to use it on the actual front cover of the planner. I was thinking more about using it somehow on a dashboard, or a clear dashboard that I laminate, something like that, that I can reuse and place it wherever I want and switch it around. So it does have instructions on the back, and I will definitely be looking forward to using this. It seems like it's pretty straightforward. It comes on a one sheet, and you really just separate the adhesive transfer tape from the back of the sheet and place it where you want, being careful, of course, not to, I guess, get any kind of air bubbles or anything like that. So that will be interesting. I'm really clumsy at these things, so you'll probably see me mess it up at one point in a future video, but hopefully not. I do have another one that I got as well. They didn't have too many left on sale online, but I did find these two. This one says plan for the good things, and I thought that was really sweet and cute, and both of these are sort of like timeless for me. I think I'll probably end up putting them on dashboards, not directly on the actual planner as they may have been intended. I just think it'd be something that I'd like to reuse and move if I decide to change to a different A5 planner at some point, that I can take those dashboards with me and have those sort of inspirational quotes there. So those are the two decals that I got. Well, that didn't do much. I didn't actually cut low enough to open the bag. Let's try again. I think I was being a little too prudent there. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, and word to the wise, I just realized there was no need for me to cut that. These are all self-adhesive bags. So as you can see me opening it now, all I really needed to do was open that, so lesson learned. Oh, these are so pretty. So obviously what I saw online was what you see here, which is the one that's showing in the front, and you can see the 3 different designs in the back. But what really got me was just this really cute typewriter. I love sort of vintage looking things. It's a big attraction for me, anything that's sort of vintage looking. And it's cute and it's colorful, and though I'm not big on sort of pink and things like that, I do like some pastels, so that's nice. And I just realized that they are double pocket folders. I did not realize that. That is really cool. I actually thought that they were just the pocket in the front and you flipped it and there was just this design. I had no idea, not even from the packaging did I know that they were double-sided. Maybe it said it somewhere, I didn't read it, didn't notice, but that is a total bonus. So you actually have a pocket in the front and then a pocket on the flip side. So I am impressed. I did not think that they were that well thought out. And then there's this cute little black and white polka dots with, you know, some blue and white stripes, and of course that repeats on the back, double pockets. And this I absolutely adore. I'm really big into midnight florals the last year or so. Just to me, there's something about it. Typically this kind of pattern would be called a midnight floral if the sort of background main color is black and then there's a floral pattern. And then of course the rustic looking wood is really sort of right up my alley. So I'm really excited to figure out how I'm going to use these and where exactly. Will I put them in my lavender for now, or will I save them for the A5 clover? I'm not sure, but these are really pretty. All right, next I picked up some of these really handy shopping list. I mean, these are pretty standard. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with these kinds of things. They have them for to-do lists and shopping lists, and I just thought that it would be something helpful for me. Even though we are not visiting any grocery stores at the moment, we're having everything kind of delivered online. If you are watching this at some point in the future, this is currently being filmed during the worldwide global pandemic with coronavirus, COVID-19. And so I am doing all my grocery shopping online, trying to avoid any unnecessary trips to any stores. But I did think that this would be handy to help me sort of plan what I want to order, as I do occasionally meal plan when I'm organized enough and sort of, you know, think about what am I going to cook in advance, and so buy those kinds of groceries accordingly and kind of know what I'm cooking throughout the week for the family. So I thought these would be really helpful, and of course they're already punched, and so they are really useful just to have in there. And I am currently working on a very small section in my lavender planner where it's more on, you know, health and wellness, and so eventually this will probably find its way in there, whether in the lavender or in the clover. All right, next I picked up some of these clear sticker tablets or sticky tabs. I really wanted clear tabs. I thought it was kind of chic and timeless looking, so I picked up just 2. I think they were like $1 a pack or something, which is unheard of. I mean, these normally go for a lot more. But what I didn't realize is that they didn't come, oh, sorry, I picked up 3 of them. See, I was greedier than I thought, but I picked up 3. I didn't realize that they didn't come with the actual labels. So I will either have to make my own labels to go inside of the sticky tabs, or perhaps purchase some either from Carpe Diem or from somewhere else with a font that I like. But that was my error. I actually thought that they did come with a sheet of labels like today or lists or things kind of like what you see here. But I mean, no biggie. I'm big on DIY as well, so I may end up choosing a font that I like and just printing my own and sticking them inside of there. We'll see. That will be a future DIY. So I picked up a couple of these packs. I mean, this should last me a while. There are 27 tabs in each pack, so that's quite a bit. I mean, I do love to stuff my planner, but I think this might be a little overkill, so one pack will probably be fine. I mean, certainly as you all know, planners evolve and we kind of change what we want our particular tabs to be called, but this should do me for a while. All right, this I saw actually, I don't remember whose channel it was, but I was so intrigued. Someone did a Carpe Diem haul, and in their haul they had these A5 divider templates. So these are like hard plastic templates for you to make your own dividers in whatever cardstock or paper that you happen to have on hand. So I was just like, yes, that is what I need, because obviously, you know, I can take a divider from another planner and I can, you know, trace it, the whole thing, but this just makes it so much easier and no guessing where, you know, the tabs have to go. So as you can see, they're labeled divider 1, divider 2, and if I just line it up there, divider 3. So what you end up having is your 3 labels here lined up properly. Now, I just like the durability of these. I think they'll last me a lot longer than any sort of paper template that I was using in the past. So I'm really excited to use these. I have some beautiful cardstock that I've been dying to use to make as some dividers for my Lavender Dreams planner. And now I can also do the same for the Clover.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video and sticking with it this far. If you want to see me unbox and unpackage all the rest of this stuff you see here, just go ahead and click play on part 2 of this massive Carpe Diem haul. See you in the next video.